Hi guys, this is Martin. In this video I'm going to be showing you some very essential computer commands as well as shortcuts which will help you operate a computer as well as improve your workflow. It is very important you learn to make use of the following commands, as operating a computer without these commands and shortcuts will greatly hinder you and your progress. They can turn a 30-minute task into a 30-second task. We will be looking at selecting all of the text in a document, copying and pasting a file or the contents of a file, as well as undo and redo. We will also be looking at the shortcut keys for these commands. I want to stress that it's incredibly important that you learn how to do these commands with the shortcut keys. Before I get into it, I want to discuss the Shift and Control keys, which are called modifier keys. As you may know, when you press and hold the Shift key, your keyboard changes. The numbers at the top of your keyboard now write symbols, and the alphabet letters become uppercase or capital letters. You can think of the Shift modifier key to be modifying your keyboard as if it was a completely different keyboard. For that reason, we always push and hold the modifier key first, and then press a letter or number. The Control key is the same as the Shift key, in that it is a modifier key. However, the Control key is used as a modifier key for commands. The shortcuts we are looking at will be used with the Control key. The first one we'll look at is Select All. The shortcut key for this is Control A. This selects all of the content in your work area. I say work area because if you're in a Microsoft Word document, it will select all of the content in that file. If you're in a code blocks program, it will select all of your code. If you do this while the desktop is showing, it will select all of the files on your desktop. It works basically everywhere. It can be used as a quick way for deleting all of the content in a file. But its real strength is with the copy-paste commands, which is what we're going to discuss next. Copy and paste are two separate commands, however they work hand in hand and are the most commonly used commands. Copy, which is Control-C, copies all of the highlighted content into your clipboard, which is basically your computer's memory. Then you can use paste, which is Control-V, to paste this data wherever you want as many times as you want. This must become part of your computer toolkit, as it will be used to copy source code, website addresses, files, basically anything you're able to highlight or select with the mouse cursor. The reason why we looked at the Select All command earlier is because if you're sharing code, you just need to press A for Select All to select all of the text, Control-C to copy it, and Control-V to paste it. The next two commands we're going to look at is Undo and Redo. Undo, which is Control-Z, is like a time machine. It steps back your most recent action, such as typing text or deleting a file. I will delete this while statement, and by pressing Control-Z I can undo that delete. The Redo command, which is Control-Y, will revert your most recent undo. In some programs, Redo will also allow you to repeat an action. However, you usually only encounter this in graphic and sound design programs. Doing these commands might seem a bit uncomfortable at first, but you'll eventually get used to them in no time, and eventually come to wonder how you were able to operate a computer effectively without them. You should only be using your left hand to be doing the commands. You should use your pinky finger to hold down the Control key, and then one of your three other fingers to press the key you need. This will leave your other hand open to operating the mouse for highlighting text or placing the cursor where you want to paste the text. I hope this video has helped you out. Cheers.